Hey, Brianna, it's Mark. I wanted to check in. I've been having lots of conversations with our customers about making the move to the cloud. And I'm wondering if you can help me understand the different responsibilities from Navient and Highland and the customer as they make that move.
Yeah, you know what? I can definitely help you out with that. Actually, let me pull up a presentation for you so I can actually show you who's responsible for what and how we can help you migrate to the cloud.
I created this slide presentation to showcase cloud responsibilities between you, the customer, Highland, and Navient. So let's dive into the beauty of the cloud. For starters, we want to say do not worry. Within the cloud environment, you will still have most of the same functionality you would have in your on-prem environment. If that's the case, then you must be thinking, what are the changes from an on-prem solution to a cloud-based solution? Well, some of the changes you will notice is what you will have access to and what you won't have access to. Let's start off with what you will not have direct access to. First, you will not have direct access to the cloud database and servers. Next, you will not have direct disk group access. However, you will still be able to see it within configuration and can still assign it to things within your environment. Next, you will not have the ability to create new SFTP folders, but please know that you will be able to see them once they have been created. And lastly, you will not have direct connections to the DB data on-prem, of course, unless through web service calls or API calls. Now let's talk about changes of what you will have access to. Although you will not see a manager account, you will be assigned a manager-like account that will have the same access as the manager account like your on-prem environment. Next, files will now be transferred through SFTP. For example, DIP, Cold, Sweep, or Visual PDF. Which leads me to my next slide of Highland's responsibilities. As stated in my previous slide, Highland, when requested, will create SFTP folders on your behalf. Highland will also install server-based applications, for example, REST API, Barcode, just to name a few. And also, Highland will handle upgrades for your environment. Now let's talk about Navient and Navient's role. Navient will be your first line of support. We will help troubleshoot any issues you have within your cloud environment. We can also request CSAs or cloud security administrators for your environment. And on behalf, we will request any changes you need to Highland to make sure you have everything you need to work successfully and efficiently. So then, why the cloud? Well, when moving over to the cloud, it allows your admins the time to refine your current process or build new processes within your environment. You will also spend less time on upgrades, server updates, server maintenance, and purging of old documents. Which now leads me to my last slide. If you have any questions about the cloud, please do not hesitate to reach out and ask us. Our cloud team would love to help.
Hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all of our free training resources. And make sure that you reach out if you have any questions that you'd like featured in an upcoming episode of The Question Corner.